Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Lesage here. Today I want to discuss basically what's going on with the channel. As you could read from the title, I am moving on from YouTube. This channel has been absolutely amazing since I created it about 2 years ago. The summer of the pandemic. So I guess 2020, summer of 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like we are now getting to that point where we're at the 2-year mark, I guess, math-wise, and it's been a great opportunity for me. I love creating videos for our Pokemon community. I love sharing my knowledge with the Pokemon community. It's something that I will dearly miss doing in this capacity, but it's one of those things where it's the natural progression for me to move on at this point in my career. And that's not to say that I'm done with YouTube forever. I might be in the process of doing something bigger than that. And that being said, this channel is not going to go away either. So you may have heard it through the grapevine or anything else like that, but this channel will be getting transferred to another content creation group. That being said, it's going to be transferred to the Shuffle Squad. And my goal and my role on the Shuffle Squad, I'm currently the director of our Pokemon TCG team there. We signed that up, and that's what my new role is. So with that being said, I'm going to be focusing a lot more on playing, and I'll have a lot more opportunities to play at the level that I want. Sometimes YouTube it takes a lot of my spare time. Videos that take 30 minutes sometimes can take hours of reaching gameplay, editing time, uploading time, making thumbnails, discussing ideas. It's a process, and that was cutting into my ability to be as successful as I wanted to be at Pokemon. And it's not to, I'm not trying to, I would never blame YouTube for making me less of a competitive player. YouTube has provided for me, both mentally and financially. When I started this YouTube channel, I was not in the greatest mental space at all, and YouTube literally helped me crawl from wherever I was to where I am now. And I can't do anything except thank this platform for that opportunity. And I truly think at some point I'll be back with a better understanding. Maybe it won't be a Pokemon TCG channel, maybe it won't be a lot of things, but I do know that the Shuffle Squad is going to be in great hands. We have some amazing content creators lined up, and there's new content creators lined up as well. It's one of those things where the Shuffle Squad taking over my channel is something that I could only dream of, especially with the content and the dedicated content creators that are going to be a part of it. And maybe I'll drop a video every once in a while. We haven't got to that point yet, and I think I'm going to be taking a much needed break from content heading into Worlds. And that's really where I wanted to just let everyone know. So I don't want this to be a thing where you're like, Zach's dipping, Zach hated us. I appreciate each and every one of you subscribers, every single one who's been a member, every single person who's watched my video, anyone who's pointed me in the right direction, shared, told a friend. There will be other areas to be able to get my deck lists. There will be other areas for me to share my vision when it comes to the Pokemon TCG. This YouTube channel is just not it right now for me. And it's something that I would be on a weekend. It's haunting me to make a video for Monday because I want to so bad. And I've pushed through a lot of videos through the middle of the night that I know that I needed my mental health, but I do not want to drop a video, or I had to drop a video because of the YouTube algorithm and stuff like that. It's made me incredibly disciplined when it's come to my other business ventures, and that's something that is cool. But on the other hand, YouTube can sometimes be very difficult for someone that does struggle with their mental health, because you are kind of put in a position of drop videos or do not become relevant in a lot of ways. And I mean, relevancy is really just sharing your decks and your love of the game with other people, because the paychecks at YouTube are cool, and it was better than I ever got with Twitch, I'll put it like that, but it's really not there. It's not paying my rent. It's not like at a channel at 10,000, you are not paying your rent unless you have an outrageous amount of members, and my numbers were pretty good for a channel of 10,000. I have seen some other numbers from some other YouTubers, and they do look pretty good, but it's one of those things where it's just not a paycheck thing. I just don't want anyone to ever think that it was. YouTube is a labor of love for most people, and even if you are one of those bigger creators, it is a labor of love, and there's other costs involved as you scale up. So generally, I don't know entirely where I'm going. I've thought about maybe doing some Twitch streams as I practice for Pokemon, but I do know that I want to focus down and playtest and really work with our TCG team at the Shuffle Squad to make sure that our goals are aligned and make sure that I'm spreading the success of being a professional Pokemon TCG player with others on there, so we can see success as a group. For the first time in my Pokemon career, I feel like I'm now with the group that I wanted to be with. And I have to thank the Shuffle Squad for allowing me to have this position so I could form those ideas and find the right people and have the resources. Like, Shuffle Squad is going to allow me to do my dream. My dream has always been to be a competitive Pokemon TCG player. I want to be the best in the world. I want to attempt to win Worlds one day. My brother's already won the World Championships back in 2010. Seniors Vision, I know some people are going to be like, no, we didn't. But it's one of those things where I want to win Worlds. I'm really that much of a competitive player. Like, we have all of these trophies here. It's not a Worlds trophy to me. So that's really where the empty spot is. Like, I have this vision of myself seeing success, and if I ever get there, that's amazing. If I don't, I'm here along for the ride to see how it goes. I can't say that I'm destined to win Worlds. I can't say anything like that. I just want to be the best Pokemon player that I can be. Share my knowledge with those as I continue to coach on Metafy, and I will find other avenues to share my ideas, whether that's Patreon, doing some Twitch streams here or there, or anything else like that. I just need more time for myself. It's been amazing, and I love doing everything that I do. But right now, coaching is close to a 30 to 40 hour a week commitment for me. So it's basically a full-time job. I'm a tournament organizer. If you haven't heard about the late night series or Poppin', that requires a lot of my spare time as well. That's a 6 p.m. till 2 a.m. job on every single Tuesday. I'm running in real life tournaments on weekends for Atlas Collectibles and other areas in the Greater Toronto area, and I hope to expand upon that as well. My visions are there, and I am one person, so I'm looking for things for myself to grow in areas where I can oversee multiple things at once instead of doing multiple things at once. So I very much will have a hand in helping our content creators grow with this YouTube channel that will remain here. So if you're already subscribed, you're already subscribed. Please do not unsubscribe. Check out the content, see exactly what's up. I think it's going to be some amazing stuff, and I have a bright future, at least the way that I'm looking at it right now, and I'm super excited for the opportunities that we have. I will be attending the World Championships. I have a day 2 invite there. Everything's all paid, and we're all good to go there. I'm looking forward for the announcement of the 2022 to 2023 season. And of course, I'm doing coaching. I'm offering Metafy classes to help players grow. There's so many good things going on, and I mean, I haven't said enough. I'm up on the 1-year anniversary of my marriage, so it's one of those things where I'm with my lovely wife. She's about to finish school in a year. We're looking to move, buy a house. A lot of big things are happening in my life, so everything's going well. I want to let everyone know that I will be fine. I want to appreciate and shout out every single person who's watched this channel, supported me along the way. I know there's a lot of rambling. I want to shout out the Shuffle Squad for helping me get to this point in my career. I wouldn't be there without them. And I want to shout out to every single of their sponsors. Whether or not I'm still sponsored by you, or if I was sponsored by you, I wouldn't have necessarily got to where I am or learned what I've learned throughout that. It's been an interesting path for me, to say the least, but we're here, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without the help of a lot of others and the support of my friends and family and everyone else along the way. So this isn't goodbye, it's more like an interesting hello. I will be more active in a lot of ways. It's just not on YouTube. At least for now. We'll see exactly how it is in the future, but I do appreciate everyone, and I just really wanted to make this video and explain things. If there's any other questions you got, I'll be active on the comments. This channel should be sunsetting in the next couple days. and transferring over to the Shuffle Squad. So if you notice some changes, or if anyone's wondering about it, this is a good video to watch. This video will remain up for the foreseeable future as far as I know, but we'll see how it goes. So with that being said, appreciate everything. I'll catch up with all of you later. Peace out and have a great day.